Okay, I'm seeing a good short position here on Apple. I'm just going to go ahead and short it right now, and I'll get back to you in a few minutes and let you know how it turns out. Alright, this position's looking pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and cover it. Got filled. That was Apple short 300 shares. Open price 146.89. Close price 146.08 for a $244 profit. And the principle behind this is obviously you can see that there is a support and resistance line here, which happens normally in the beginning of the day. You can see that price kind of confronted that area and didn't really respect it. I mean, it kind of just chopped through it a few times, and then it started to respect it a little more over here, a little more right here, the 147 area, which is the support resistance line I'm talking about. And then price came down, and it came down considerably. It came down from 147 basically all the way down to 145, and then it came back up to touch 147. So it had already kind of established some space down here, and then it made a slight run up back up to resistance, and as you can see, it went down beautifully from there. But the reason why I felt so confident about this trade is because, as you can see, the market is down today, considerably even. So what that's going to do is, as I've discussed in a few other videos, is that's going to give the bears a reason to enter, because when the market is down, the bears thrive, and when a position sets up for short, all the more it's going to be a good position. So that's the rationale behind why I entered into that trade, and I hope you enjoyed it. Any questions or comments, just post them on the thread. Thanks for watching. Alright, here I am on Apple again. I just got into a short position after stock shows some weakness and rising volume on a breakdown past the 144.80 mark. On a down day when there's a lot of anxiety in Wall Street. So I'm going to see if I can ride this down for a little while. And my entry price is at 144.92. So I will start the video in a few minutes again and let you know how it turns out. Alright, here I am on Apple. This is quite some time later, and I'm about 465 in the money, and I'm looking to cover 300 shares. Got filled, and that was Apple short 300 shares. Open price 144.92, close price 143.35 for a $470 profit. And you know, this is just the basic principles that I always discuss with you guys, the reason why I got into this trade. And you know, we look at it, obviously you can see where my line is. There was support, and it was broken under some strength. So as you can see, these volume bars down here represent the strength that it was broken through with, and then the continuation bar. After that, the stock had attracted bears to the scene to feast on the breakdown corpse It's just a little metaphor for you. And another thing too that I wanted to mention is, as I've said before as well, you can see price began to come back up and approach the same area again, which didn't scare me out of the trade or the position, because I know that a lot of people see that as a second good opportunity to get in and capitalize off of this down move, which is exactly what happened. So much so that it didn't even get a chance to get all the way back up to former support, which is now resistance. It only got back up to about 144.64 before moving down even more, or about the same length even that it initially did. So that's why I got into that trade, and the reason why I exited was because the stock had come down to touch 143 and began to show a little bit of strength and come back up. At that point, I just decided that the probability was no longer on my side, and close out my position with a decent gain. So that was that. That was again, that was Apple, short 300 shares, open price 144.92, which was it had broken past the 144.80 mark, and then broken back, just almost immediately broken back above to come back up and test the 145 mark. This is all during my entry that I'm talking about here. And since it broke below that, it kind of gave me confidence that it wasn't going to break back above 145, and that it was going to continue its downward move, especially with the rising volume. So I did decide to enter at 144.92 and closed at 143.35, and again, that was a $470 profit. So that was pretty nice for today. I think I'm done for today. Between this trade and my last one, I will keep my eye out for good positions, but if I can make, a specified amount per day, there really is no reason to continue to expose myself to risk. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.